So, little known fact about me, Lenny. I am a samurai. So, this is my samurai costume that I wore for Halloween. Got the breastplate and the back plate all the lacing is used with yarn instead of actual lace, because that's all I could find. So funny thing about the pauldrons, I chose to do the big ones, because I thought it'd give me a bigger presence and people would like see it better, but that was not the case, man. I wore this for Halloween then let's move on to my kabuto. So like I made this kabuto before I made any of this. And like I was pretty proud of what I made right here, man. It's very primitive. So I took like a bucket and I cut the top off so my head could fit. And then I put like paper on top just to get that dome shape. And everything else is foam board, you know, the like brow piece foam board, the ears foam board, and the neck guard foam board. Damn, man, doing all this lacing. Okay, man, doing all this lacing was a piece of work, man. So, fuck. Okay, this is the menpo. I have the neck guard, and I have the menpo itself. So like this is one piece. It doesn't attach like the other ones you'd see on YouTube. I made this. This kind of looks like some Star Wars kind of mask, man. One of those old Republic Sith masks. Like I wasn't all about making it look like real human face, so I just put on some shapes. So it uses one of these masks because, you know, COVID years. I wore it during COVID. Well, just for the one day at Halloween. And so yeah, that's why it has the mask. And also another reason why I used this mask is because it already had the ear straps, so yeah, that was just easy for me to do. Okay, let's get to the thigh guards. Standard in a samurai's armament. Don't know what I'm saying, but yeah. Just let me get these spread out for you. Okay, so this is the thigh guards. The lamellar right here is all foam board. I chose to use this type of lamellar because it was the easiest, and I wasn't all about to make like a bajillion of those small lamellar plates that you'd see for the actual samurai thigh guards. I mean, it does bend. It does bend, so it does its job. This one, I think this one. Yeah, this one's more sturdier than the other side. but it does bend, as you can see. So it does conform with the body. So how it attaches is that you bring it up to your waist, and then you bring this long strap around your waist, and then there's a piece of Velcro at the end. So you bring it all around your waist, and then you bring it up to this point and you attach it. When you wear it, it sometimes, it will get loose, and then you're gonna have to readjust it. But that's not that much of a problem to me. Okay, so here, this is the coat I wore. Well, not coat, just the shirt I wore, like underneath all the armor. Basically, it's just to hold like the arm guards. So as you can see, the patterns for the chainmail is different on either side. This one's like the checkerboard pattern, and this one's like diagonal. Like after I did this side, I was not about to do it for this side, but so I just went with the simple way. I actually like this way much better than this. Oh my god. So on for real samurai armor, it wouldn't be like this one whole shirt. So like the arms would be cut off, would be separate. The arms would be separate, and they would be straps that go around the armpit to attach the arms. But like I just kept it as a one whole shirt because that was much easier, and like so I didn't need to wear anything underneath. I could just wear the shirt as it is. And lastly, the pants. So I put shin guards. So as you can see, this is like pretty beat up, kind of. Like the foam board that I put on here is like all wrecked. So as I was putting my feet in it, like the foam board just couldn't handle the stress, and so it just ripped off. But like even before this is like even a newer foam board that I put on, and it did this. Like I had a Ashigaru. Like I cosplayed as Ashigaru before, and this pants was a part of that costume. If you want to see the Ashigaru costume, it'll probably come up right now. And so like yeah, so I had to take off the old Ashigaru, the old armor for the Ashigaru costume, and because like I just used like the whole thickness of the foam board, and when I came back to it for the samurai armor, I split the foam board in half to make it thinner, so it wouldn't look as bulky and wouldn't snag too much. But you know, as you can see, they definitely snagged on stuff and broke apart. Like this used, as you can see, like it was just these ribs all over for the Ashigaru armor, but I took the front ones off and put this shin guard. And the other side, this side looks much better. It's more intact. Okay, so with the breastplate and the back plate, it's foam board and like this real thick kind of paper. It was a pain making these like thigh protectors. Oh, also, these thigh protectors came off of my old Ashigaru armor. So, so what I did is I used a screwdriver to make these holes, and then I threaded these. Didn't thread. Fuck. I don't know what you call it, but so I pushed this yarn through. It's like this is all one piece. This is not like well, from here to here it's one piece. And so like when I did it, I just eyeballed it and see how much I'd need. And so I actually didn't eyeball, actually. I just threaded it all through, and then I just cut off my excess. Yeah, that was a pain to do. I tried my best to make it like conform to the human body, or at least my body. It's pretty flat here, but there's like a curve up here that makes it go more up against to my chest, so that's good. The Ashigaru armor like was even more flat than this, and so like it was more uncomfortable to wear, and like it went past my waist, so I couldn't like bend my waist. Here, this was also a pain to do. By the time that like I wanted to put these black yarn, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gluing it on. I'm not making the holes and turning them through. But I definitely put a lot of work on the green. Also, fun fact, Ashigaru roughly translates to Lightfoot. And so like at the time, I really liked the idea of being like an Ashigaru and not a samurai. You know, I was edgy that way or something, maybe. And so like I really didn't like being like the people in power. I liked being like the foot soldiers, the cannon fodder, as you'd say. So for the Ashigaru backplate, it would have been just flat like this. So there was no conformity to my back. As you can see, it does bend a bit just for my shoulder blades. And here, it does divot around. Like this goes right up to my spine. And this like does divot for, I don't know, what do you call the flesh to the either side of your spine. Yeah, so this armor is definitely a huge step up from the Ashigaru armor. Okay, so that's my samurai armor. I will be putting it on later, so stay tuned. I guess a critique about some stuff is that right now I don't really like the big ass shoulder pauldrons. They're kind of obnoxious, and they really don't position well onto my shoulders. Like I know that when I wore it, one of these shoulder pauldrons stayed more back-sided, and so like it'd be open on the sides, and the other one would stay on my shoulder, and like it would protect me. like either I gotta fix the one that like positions itself more to the back every time I put it on, or I prefer to just change it to the smaller shoulder pauldrons. Much better, more comfortable, yeah. I guess that's it. Oh, I guess for the menpo is very fragile. So I had to fix this part and that nose piece at the top at least once or twice, cause like they just break off. As you can see, this is like only attached by a hot glue. Just one whack would bring it off. And here, this is even more fragile. Oh, also, like, when you put this on your body, like, I had it angled like that because I thought my chest would be in the way, but like it mostly jutters out, and so when you look at a side angle, it's like there's a big gap right there. But it does give me some neck mobility, so that's good. One day I'd probably change out like the pants, because like these pants already are messed up, and I'd change the shirt too. Okay, so we're outside. I'm gonna put on the armor. One thing I forgot to mention is this. I just went and grabbed it. So this is like the belt thing that you see the samurais and Ashigar wear around the waist of the armor. It's just to keep it tight together. And yeah, so I made this out of a scarf. So the scarf was long as it was, but I needed it to be longer because, like, in a video that I watched, he said that it had to wrap around your waist like at least 2 or 3 times or something like that. And so I cut the scarf up and made it longer so it would do that, and it works pretty well. I would bring out a sword, but I'm like kind of out at the front of the row, out the front of my yard. That wouldn't be really cool to see. I mean, it would be cool, but I don't know. Afraid that I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna get taken to jail or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna start now. So first, I think I'm gonna get the pants on first. Get that done with. Oh shit. Or maybe I might not blur my face, depending on the angle. Let's see. Shit. Already coming apart. Gotta tuck in my shirt so it just looks cleaner. As you can see, I might look dumb right now, but it's gonna look pretty good once I have it all on. So next, I'm gonna get the shirt on with the armored arms, armored up arms. Get that on. Also gonna tuck this in. I got. I got that. Next. Okay, so next after the shirt and the pants, we get the thigh guards on. So you just put it on like this. That. So like my crotch area is kind of open a bit, but this is meant to just guard the thighs. It works very well as thigh guards. I'll show you the back. Now get to the armor. Cars in the background might be a little loud, but I hope you can deal with that. So you get that on, you get your head through. Top. And then you line it up. Line it up. Top first, actually. If this was a real battle, I'd probably be dead. Or the battle would have probably been over by the time I get this thing on. Dude, I don't know how LARPers can do this out in public, man. This is just real stressful, man. Trying to get it on and like look professional at the same time. Okay, I think I got it. I definitely got it. So there you go. Thigh guards. And then the other stuff, just like that. And there you go. Me, Lenny the Samurai. Okay, so this is me with the whole setup on. Got the shoulders, you know, don't really like them that much. Got everything on. Now we're just gonna take some shots in this park right here. And yeah. Okay, so with the samurai armor, like I can definitely run, and I can definitely do like most of the stuff that I can do without armor.
like kneeling, all that stuff, getting up. But like, I'm not I'm not used to having a straight back all the time, and so like it kind of stiffens my body up, and so like, and also I don't have as much. Actually, I actually have a lot of motion. It doesn't really hinder me all that much, so it's good. I think I forgot to put my legs through these, so they don't really stick to my legs that well. Yeah, so next time if I ever do this again, I'll remember to do all this stuff. This is like my first time making a video about my armor, and so I wasn't really fully prepared yet. We're gonna walk back to my house, and that'll be the end of the video. Just me walking back. Close.